Yo, what's up, Swag? And you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, KswaggReacts, aka Swag, back here with a video, man. Look, man, we are back here again with another reaction. We are back here again with another Matt B. Great reaction, man. Um, Another episode of Colorado. Colorado just added a monster running back to their team. We gonna see if he really a monster running back. We gonna see if KswaggReacts can really put him on his ass. Cause y'all saw my highlights. Y'all know how I get down. So we gonna see, man. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all and tell y'all if I can really, put him on his ass or if it's gonna be hard. Let's get into it.
HB draw. Look at this.
Y'all know I'm a defensive player.
At the 30 carries the pile to the 40. This kid is going to help out Shedeur Sanders immensely, and that's why
that wouldn't happen.
Quote tweeted this.
That especially wouldn't happen on my defense, on the defense that I played on. That type of stuff wouldn't happen. Our coach will.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are going back to back like Meat Mill and Drake. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you don't know what I'm referring to, I'm talking about we're making 2 straight Colorado videos. Whoa, hold on. Now I know what some of you may be sitting there saying, Matt, 2 straight Colorado videos back to back. What's going on? Why are we doing that? That's a great question, and that's because Colorado just picked up an absolute beast at the running back position. This is huge, and arguably, and we'll talk about this in just a second, it may be a bigger pickup and a bigger storyline than what we talked about earlier. And the reason I say that is because I saw your guys' comments on the previous video only a couple hours ago, just like this one right here. Alton McCaskill committed to Colorado today. That's a big deal, Matt. We need a second Colorado video on this, and, well, here we are. 2 more comments right here. The top running back in the portal, Alton McCaskill, committed to Colorado today as well. Another one, Alton McCaskill was a huge pickup today, too. But here's the last part of this comment I really like. That kid could be a game changer for Colorado. We're going to speak a little bit about that last part because this kid, when I show you some of these highlights, I'm going to show you some highlights and talk about them. You'll see. He is unreal. He's a monster. I feel like I've been saying unreal a lot today, but the 2 words I want to use to describe Mr. Alton McCaskill is beast and monster.
He's nice, but that would have never happened if I was
playing. I don't like to throw him around lightly because when I say it, I want.
I would have to get blocked real good for that
to not happen. Oh, you don't want to believe me? Well, just watch this video, and yeah, I actually got video evidence to back those claims up. But if
people can't just look at his highlights too, y'all gotta look at the blocking. Look at the blocking. See, people don't be knowing football. They go, oh, he's just a great running back. He's a good running back. He's not gonna be a good. The blocking not right. That blocking, whatever team that is, the blocking is really good. They are blocking their asses off for him to get open.
Video evidence isn't enough for you, and you're one of those nerds.
He fast too. He got some speed
to back that up for you. This is a huge pickup. It's even bigger than the one they got earlier today, where they got a 4-star recruit over Alabama and Georgia. We're going to talk about that in tonight's late night video. And oh yeah, by the way, what about the Denver Nuggets? What about that Lakers game?
No, he nice though.
That was a heck of a game at the end.
He nice
That's
though.
also why this video is going up extremely late. I had to watch it.
He don't like a power back, so that's why I'll be able to put him on his ass.
Hard as usual. Hope you guys
are enjoying he more like a shifty type running back.
Simple. If you like content like this and you want to see more, consider joining our community. If you don't want to subscribe, that is cool too. All right, Matt, shut the crap up. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Earlier today, what did we talk about? Colorado, they landed the 4-star wide receiver. Well, I'll label him as a wide receiver. Really, 4-star athlete, Aaron Butler. Awesome pickup. We've already talked all about it. But the other guy they picked up later today out of the transfer portal is Houston's running back, Alton McCaskill. Remember the name, ladies and gentlemen. Most people, I'm not going to say everybody, but I'd say 90% of people out here thinks that he was the best running back available in the portal. And for Colorado to get the best running backs or one of the best running backs in the portal, yeah, huge. But whoa, hold on. You guys know how I am. I don't just say stuff to say stuff. I always got facts and evidence to go with my opinions and claims. And you know what I'm going to provide y'all with? Yeah, that's right. You guessed it. Some facts and evidence. Why do I personally believe he is the best running back out of the transfer portal? Well, that's because as a freshman, he was AAC Freshman of the Year. That's not too bad. He also had over 1,000 total yards and 18 touchdowns. 18 touchdowns as a true freshman, over 1,000 total yards? Yeah, that's pretty dang good. Unfortunately, some bad news is that was in 2021. That wasn't last year. He didn't get to play last year because of a season-ending injury that happened early on. So there's nothing to speak on in 2020.
Okay, we can't say too much about that. He got hurt. So, in 2021, that's actually really good. But, dude, it's 2023. But if he got hurt, we can't say too much, but at least we know that he bringing some heat.
22. The only thing I can show you is that in 2021 he had 189 carries, nearly 1,000 yards, 16 rushing.
And what? That was his freshman year, and he played at Houston. That's not.
I don't typically like experiences. It's taking me through a world of emotions.
Touchdowns, wow, over 5 yards a pop. And the reason he had over 1,000 total yards is obviously putting two and two together. He had some receiving yards here and there. But here is something about this young man I want y'all to understand, because nobody's talking about it whatsoever. And you know your boy Matt's going to give it some recognition. I'm going to put some light on this. What's the word I'm looking for? On this subject. Yeah, there we go. He's roughly 6'1", 215 pounds. I've even heard some people say he's bigger than what they.
That's a great size for a running back.
Say he's about 6'2", 225.
No, that's a great size.
That's all speculation. It is what it is. But regardless, this guy is a monstrous running back. When you think of a running back, you don't think of someone.
If I met him in the hole, I'll win that battle.
Most of your ideal running backs are 5'7".
Because I'm coming straight at you.
5'11". Very rarely do you see a guy.
He's a big running back though. That's nice.
But in this case and scenario, we have a guy like that. But also, he's not one of those 6-foot guys who's skinny. No, he's built. And my favorite part about his game is not just that he's a speed back, and trust me,
I see it.
I'll show you that in just a second.
He's physical.
But also
I like
the
it.
fact that he wants contact. He does not shy away from contact, and I would say he welcomes it in. This is a young man that can not only outrun you in a track race, but he'll also run you over. Let me show you this play right here, right?
Let me see this. Let's see this.
By the way, this is high school footage. Unfortunately, I can't show you his college football.
It's all right, bro.
This is high school footage. Look at this.
Good,
He's
man.
running over and carrying a pile of 5 people. I know it doesn't seem like the biggest deal in the world.
That's a damn shame for that damn defense to do that.
Same exact play. I'm showing you the same exact play for a reason. Circling him right here, HB draw. Look at this. Runs into a guy at about the 30, carries the pile to the...
That's a whole team of dum-dums. That's a whole team of dudes that didn't put in the work in the season. That's a whole in the off season. That's a whole team of dudes that don't put in the work. Probably went damn near 3 for 7. What? 1-7 or something like that. I think that's enough games. But yeah, that's the type of team that went 1-7. You let a running back do that to your whole damn defense. Think about this. He did that to that whole defense. You got this damn dumbass dude right here. He just standing around. That's a whole team of dum-dums. A bunch of weak-ass dudes that didn't put in the work, you know? And dudes that don't look like they live. Whatever team that is. Embarrassing.
40. Look, I'm not the one to...
Look at this, y'all. Look at this.
High school highlights, but good gosh almighty, dude. This guy's...
My high school would never,
how about we take a look at this? You want a guy who can not only run the ball, not only run over people, he can also do it out of the backfield, receiving. He's got good hands. I'm not going to dissect every play. Trust me. I know you guys don't want to see that. And you can see the highlights for yourself. But one thing you're going to notice in these highlights you're going to see on your screen is, he can run over people.
Yeah, he like contact. I like that.
He doesn't do that if he doesn't have to. He's very good at seeing the lanes and hitting the holes. And once he hits that hole, you're not going to catch him. He's got really long strides. That also helps him. I don't want to compare him to Derrick Henry because Derrick Henry is just a one-of-one. There's not a comparison here. But the way he strides reminds me a little bit of Henry. What's so rare about him is normally when you have these big physical lanky backs, they don't look athletic out there. But
he moving.
This guy looks like an athlete. He
moving. I like this.
Awkward when he's catching passes out of the backfield. He looks like a wide receiver.
He a type of dude I have to study.
It's the same thing.
Before I play him.
He looks like a wide receiver. But when it's time to ground and pound, it's 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. He can do that as well. Probably better than anybody else out there. At this point in time, I'm not going to say he's the best running back in college football, but it's hard to say that he's not in the top 10. He's got to be at number 10 or 9. And I'm going to by the way, before I forget about this, Shedeur Sanders even
I never heard of
a tweet where Barstool Colorado tweeted out they're getting this kid, and he said, hard. My bad. I said he retweeted it. He quote tweeted it. You get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I brought that up to say this. Speaking of Shedeur Sanders, this is going to help him out immensely. This is an immediate impact. I've said it since day one. Colorado, they're going to be A-OK on offense. I know they're going to put up points. Shedeur Sanders is a good quarterback. I'm not going to...
That quarterback look clean as hell with the turf tape. Damn, like a Madden overall... Like a 99 overall player.
Colorado on the offensive side of the ball, and that's all we're going to talk about at this point in time, The offensive side of the ball, my only concern is the offensive line and the running back position. You can't just pass 55 times a game. You got to have a good running back and a good offensive line. I don't know how the offensive line's going to fare out, but here's what I do know. You just got to block slightly, and this kid, not Shedeur Sanders, but McCaskill, he can take off. This kid is going to help out Shedeur Sanders immensely, and that's why I think he quote tweeted this. He knows how big of a pickup this is. Shedeur Sanders has realized, yeah, I got a new weapon out of the backfield, and I want y'all to understand it's not just handing the ball off, but he can pass the ball to this kid. But overall, if I'm a Colorado fan, here's the thing I'm most excited about. McCaskill isn't a 4 or 5 star recruit. He's already proven himself. McCaskill is already a great college football player. He is. The thing with 4 and 5 star recruits, yeah, we can hype them up all day long, but they haven't done anything. McCaskill has proven, hey, he's ready to go. Just plug him in.
Yeah,
anyway.
he played college ball.
By the way, I almost forgot to bring this up. McCaskill was recruited by Alabama. For those of y'all that want to know just how good he was. That's right, you heard me correctly. McCaskill was recruited.
Damn, he ran that dude over.
My memory.
Okay, I see it. He bringing that boom. He bringing that heat. So I have to bring that heat right to his ass too. He got my respect.
But
I like him.
I don't think there's another running back on Colorado's roster that
he's
is
physical. I like that.
At this current moment,
he's nice.
Maybe I'm missing out on something. Maybe it's because it's too late at night. I don't know. I think this kid's gonna be the starter right away. I hate saying that though.
He's nice.
I feel like they already have a running back. I just can't think of who it is. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. But either way, the bottom line is, even if McCaskill doesn't start, he will play.
Yeah.
Believe me when I say this. I could sit up here in the next 15 minutes and hype this up, but I think I've done that enough. And trust me, this won't be the last time we talk about Colorado. More likely, you know what? If we can get this video to 1,500 likes, we'll talk about Colorado again tomorrow.
Hey, they are gonna see another Colorado video. Another Matt Beat Great KswaggReacts Colorado video. Stay swagged up, and I love y'all. Can y'all please stay swagged up.